The reason you see all this stuff in Japanese, this is the Japanese copy of the game. They re-released it for the PS3. But if your console language is set to English, then the language in game is still in English. Yeah, that'd be super lame, Kami. It was so cool traveling around the game in 11, getting the enemies to use stuff on you. Frightful roar from those Minotaur dudes. Get your 1,000 needles. Get your chef's knife. Okami. They give you a limited number of slots. That's what it was in 11, where you could get like 200 abilities from enemies, but then each ability was assigned a point value. So like maybe you had 100 blue magic points, and a not so great ability like Goblin Punch was worth 1 blue magic point, whereas an amazing ability like Mighty Guard or White Wind was worth like 7 or 8 blue magic points, and you could only equip up to 100 points worth of stuff. So they balanced it that way, but you still had tons of abilities. It seems like Yoshi P's design philosophy, though, is to move away from having lots and lots and lots of options, but like trying to more curate the experience. Have few options, but have them be good ones. Glad we get to do another one of these cherry blossom trees. There was one in Ryoshima Coast where we didn't get to restore it, like, what's his nuts? Waka just showed up and said, hey, I restored it for you, which I think was because the budget got cut, because I'm sure that the art team had to spend a lot of time on those sequences where it restores the whole map. Yoichi! These are bowmen. His name should give you a tip. Yoichi's bow is commonly the ultimate bow in Final Fantasy games. Thanks, bro. Sweet. Nice. Oh, thanks for the praise, bro. Good to have you. Later, dude. Like how this game teaches you to recognize weird camera angles as meaning use your brush. I guess as the Ryoshima Coast one was either a budget cut problem, or it was like they couldn't design the zone in a way that made sense, or it like responded poorly to playtesting and they had to cut it later. I feel like there's a clover up there. Can you get to it? You have to come down around. Hey, Cat, how's it going, man? hell is that? Okay, cool. Really? Fire doesn't work. Huh. Wouldn't have guessed that. Any more points for what was that? Clearly there's a mechanic here that I need to Ouch. That's just gotta beat it up basically until you can melt the igloo. Looks like you gotta use that fire too. You can't like cheat and use the fire from your Inferno ability. I'm gonna try doing it now though, it's out. So that's the way we can easily kill it once it's revealed. So we can find a faster way to get him on his back so we can activate that next time. Shot. Cool around the wall. And find stuff. Oh? Interesting. It has the logo of the bomb. Maybe we need to upgrade the bomb later before we can do it. Be my guess. Digging doesn't work. You can change the size of the bomb. I'll try that too here in a sec. That might just affect where it spawns. That's cool, we'll come back to it. Hey sheep. Hell yeah, I know what sheep eat. Marstead, he knows what sheep eat. Probably get more ink here. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, thanks, Sis. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just doing it wrong. Come back to it once I pulled that off then. This is where Yoichi was staying. Some boxes? Oh man, dog hype. What's up, kid? Rain, probably? Oh, fish, duh. Secret dig spot. Cool. I won't worry about it if I don't find it, but if I find it, cool. This is around the stage in the game where if I were playing it like as a kid and just on my own time, I'd probably look up a walkthrough to try to find all this stuff. But on stream, I'm less concerned with completely 100%ing the game obsessively like I did as a kid. More with just completing the story, trying to get to as much optional content as I stumble on. Very specific hate burner. Don't like horse-sized spiders. Great. Man, kid's deep. Nice. What else you got to say, kid? Short. Hell yeah. You should only dislike spiders if you are living in Australia. Seahorse. There was a pretty crazy gif on Reddit recently of a male seahorse giving birth. Oh, you deuces? Nice. Australia, where everything's upside down and everything will kill you. That explains 4 and 5 being on the same disc. Agario. No, what kind of a game is it? I don't remember if there's a big fish you can catch in this one. We'll do 2 more and then see. Move on. One more. Let's see. Definitely there's no giant fish for this one. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. It's like you devour other people. It's like competitive Katamari, maybe. Level octopus. Yeah, I'm gonna. Back to business. Oh, I see. Yeah, try to avoid it. We'll see. If it's good and it's worth a couple minutes to do, maybe we do it on a free play PC day for like 10-15 minutes or so. That looks like it is a statue of Isun. Oh, that's cool. I'm like carving the snow into a statue of him. Awesome. Brush techniques. Cool, Ryan. I might check it off out stream. Something to do while I'm fishing in Final Fantasy 14. Right, Okami? Bro, hey. You're one serious dude. What you got, buddy? Ooh, I'm getting that all day. Here he goes. I want to see what it said about enemies. Hardhead will evolve, interesting. Check it out when you forget what it means to be a warrior. Cool. Like this game's version of the Golden Gauntlets. And Zelda. What else you got for me, buddy? Counter dodge. Brown Rage. Golden Fury is we pee on the enemy like a demon fang, so can imagine what Brown Rage must be. Let's take Counter Dog. Wow, much technique. Man, I wish the Doge meme, the Shibe meme, hadn't been like forced into the ground in the space of like 15 days of overuse. It was pretty funny. Test your might. Hey, welcome back, Jan. Yeah, so what we're seeing is that when you double jump, you attack around you, you see. Like a spinning attack around you. Hey Ninja Moneybags, how's it going? Go ahead and learn the other non-weapon specific ability. Actually, we have enough yen to learn a lot of stuff. I still haven't sold stuff too. So when I dodge, I do damage, just like when I double jump. That's pretty strong. You're pretty strong. Yeah, apparently. I still think it's funny. I don't care. I'm stage 3 ironic, where the fact that it's overdone doesn't matter. Where I found out about it was originally called the Super Shibe, was the name of the meme. Because it was based on this like one lady who had a website for her Shiba Inu, and she would just post images like that with the weird floating text everywhere. Let's see, can we do the double reflector one? That seems cool. Try that in double glaive. Got it. So we go Snarling Beast as a sub. That's all. I have a shield. Let me do the double glaive one too. Glaive is convenient for doing the like jump attack. Sword dance, yeah. Yep, got it. So we're doing 9 tails plus this one. We'll see if he teaches an ability for glaives as well. Glaives are very much the Zelda weapon where you like do a charge attack. 2 million for Brown Rage, yep. You have to save it up. I can go try selling all those trinkets we found so far. It's like the you got too much yen and you know what to do with. What do you throw it away on? I think we totally need a 3rd hit, maybe even a 4th hit if I can afford it. Yep, got it. Yep. Cool. Good job. Nah, I'm good, bro. One more. We're gonna get the 4-hit combo for glaives. Then we'll move along. And then we're broke anyway, so. Good. That makes the sword quite a bit better, actually, than the reflector. Yep, Ben is acting up today. He's being very, very mopey. He's still sitting in the same spot, staring me down over the right of the camera here. Your left, I guess. Zucchini. So I know that Sun is like a wandering artist, but what I haven't gleaned is whether he's the one that's doing the brush techniques when I hold that button. Because it's like, the brush looks like Amaterasu's tail, so maybe it is Sun who's doing it. But I was always under the impression that that was Amaterasu. Excuse me, foxes. Hey girl, hey! What's up? Cool mask. Sure. Yeah, I'm not buying anything because you ain't got shit that I'm interested in. I guess I can sell them all my extra stuff. I think these only exist to be sold. Pretty sure they don't do anything. It's not going to get us the 2 million we need, unfortunately. Crystal is quite a bit. 306,000, so we're certainly closer. Not quite enough, though, to be able to learn Brown Rage. Hey Sean, how's it going? Started Mass Effect 2 today, in about an hour and a half. He's like... What are they? Oh, okay, bears. Bear. Praise. Ah. There's Sis, thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you as always. See you for the next Final Fantasy 14 main story plot progression on Wednesday night. Blockhead. Also, none shall pass. Blockhead Grande. Oh wow. You gotta do it in the right order too. This might be like the Barbie game where I need y'all's help. Oh god. Let's try it again. I think that's one too few. Yeah. Does it take us a few tries? I think it's not always the same. Get in there. I might just need to luck out on it being a pattern that's easy to remember. That's much easier. Nope, not quite. Although it looks like... Alright, let me test something with this run. I'm not actually going to try to win it unless if it's obvious. Yeah, so I'm not going to get that, so let me just... I think that there's like a grid. So we can do this by numbers. Try to do something in Excel here, maybe I can do it that way. This is a tough one. No, I can't do it fast enough in Excel. Pretty sure you have to hit them in order too is the worst part. You can't just hit all. It's cool. We'll get this eventually. Grind out this blockhead. Maybe it doesn't have to be in order. That's an interesting plan, Sean. Yeah, because the dashboard's a few minutes behind. I was going to use Excel, so that's a clever idea. think that general idea is going to work, though. Let's try that one more time. You have to do it in order is the problem. Even cheating, it's hard. You can't just pause it. You have to, I mean, I guess if I like pause it every second, you just have to do it in the same order. This at least gives me the benefit of trying to reproduce it while it's happening. Oh, that one doesn't count because I didn't hold the thing. Sure. Try again. Right, Sean? Exactly. This is easily the toughest one. That's fairly specific in the positioning too. It looks like when it displays what the actual thing was, that it's like in a grid. So I might just need to try following the grid. No, that's the first one. Got it right though, but I think I just need to do it in a straight grid instead of trying to emulate the appearance exactly. Nope, not quite. Let's try doing just emulating the final pattern without trying to do it in the same order. Pretty sure the order matters, but we'll try not doing that. Then I can try to use the pause function. Excuse me, Ben. Even pause doesn't work because you don't know what the correct pattern was until it's already too late to solve it. Okay, so we're gonna stop cheating, we're just gonna try to do it legit here. Tough as that is. That one was close. So what I might try here in a sec, I might put everybody in charge. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so there's 8. I might put everybody in charge of one dot in the order and telling me which one it is. So let me try it 2 more times and we'll try that method. Yeah, so it looks like the order is relevant because I got all the dots right that time. Didn't do them in the right order. One more try, legit. Was off by 1 that time. Anyone in chat who'd like to help me with this puzzle, let me know and I'll assign some dots for you to remember. I'll probably need people to help me out with dots 7 and 8 first, and then 5 and 6 and so on. I can do the first 2 without too much trouble. Yeah, it's gotta be in the right order. That one's really hard. Yeah, that was the right pattern, just not in the right order. Anyone in chat got a sec to watch this and help me figure this out? I'm gonna need probably 1 or 2 people. I would like to solve this. I wonder, can I do this? If you're able to help, let me know your name, and what I'll do is I'll just assign 2 dots to you, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do the ones up to the ones that you're responsible for remembering, and I'll ask you to tell me which 2 I should do in relation to the ones I've already uncovered. If you're able to help me, if not, I'll just keep doing this until then. Okay, D-Rock, let me, D-Rock, I'm gonna put you on the last 3 duty. So I know there's a Twitch delay, so I'm gonna wait for you to come back. This is extremely hard. My mental, like, backlog doesn't last for that many steps. So, D-Rock, I'll put you on the last three. Just remember the last three are in relation to each other. Cool, fire away. Yep. If you want to try last four, go for it, but it'd be easier to try to partition it out. So I'm going to do the first five then for now. We can try to agree on them. Alright, so I remembered that many. Maybe you got last four? Where were the last four? In relation to the spots I'm already in. So, you know, we could say it's 3 left from here, or 2 left from here, or what have you. Got last 3 for the next one? Here, let me type in chat. B3, okay, perfect. So B3, B1, 2, 3. C2. A4. Did you get the last one, D-Rock? See how close this one goes. Bottom left. Oh, it was close. So it looks like it goes A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like good terminology. Let me run him. I'm just gonna like fail on him real quick so we can see the rows and columns more clearly. So don't remember this one. Not sure, Ryan. I think I might have it now. B2, C3, D4, A2. I think this is right. No, I still got it wrong. It's okay. Try it again. Saw 5 and 6, but not 7 and 8. A3, D2. Ah! Ha ha ha! Good call, Jahan, on the gridding structure. That's fucking teamwork. That was exceedingly hard, holy crap. Very good, Flurwing. God damn, that's the hardest thing I've done in Okami. I had to cheat for it. That's like you would benefit from having another person in the room playing with you. Blockhead Grande. Nice, Kami. Right, Ryan? I had to rip that puzzle off for Dungeons & Dragons at some point. Probably a way to do it. Ah, very good, Kami. Cool. Grid location is where it's at. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like my brain can handle 4 and maybe even 5, but it can't do that many grid coordinates back to back. It's interesting, like, that's an interesting puzzle because you like have a mental cue, right? A lot of people who get good at Rock Band, for example, if you're playing Rock Band and Expert, people who are good at it aren't looking at the notes that are passing the bottom, they're sight reading ahead like 5 or 6 notes toward the end of the bar, and then their brain is just processing their cue of previous notes. But I think that breaks down at some point, or like maybe people are mentally prepared differently for different number of objects in their queue. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it to people. Usually people who are good at Rock Band know exactly what I'm talking about. People who don't are like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's cool. I can do, if I'm on guitar, I can do Expert on hammer-on pull-off songs, but not on strum-heavy songs. That one's a very specific test, though, of your, like, mental cueing ability. Because if it was, hey, touch these dots on the screen exactly as they appear, then I could do that all day. But the puzzle wasn't that, it was watch these dots appear and then repeat them in exactly the order you saw them. Yeah, Guitar Hero Rock Band, most of it's a practice thing. Flarewing and I were talking earlier about how our generations, like old folks' homes, will be really interesting because there'll be so much stuff for stimulation. I envision instead of a bunch of old folks playing bingo and bingo and bridge and stuff, they'll have all these video games they can play that'll keep them stimulated. Doing little puzzles like that, it keep your brain sharp, man. Cool. Snow Amaterasu. But right, a different version of that puzzle would be just raw dexterity hand-eye coordination, which is tap the dots as they appear on the screen, not remember the dots. Yeah, right, Kamer? I'm interested to see... Kids these days with their Snapchats and their WhatsApp. Wally. What Kier? Okay. Tone. Okay. Rejected by the girl I liked. Sandals broke. I banged my toe and an icicle fell on my head. If flying cars were to happen, it would have to happen at the same time as automated cars. I think like automated cars that people trust will come first, and then flying cars. If you can get that working, then flying cars are definitely more appropriate. You have a lot more traffic space. Yeah, exactly, D-Rock. Or in some cases, give upness if you didn't have the Nintendo power to explain how the hell you were supposed to play Castlevania 2 with the Kneel at the Lake bullshit. Yeah, exactly. No internet. I think I got internet for the first time when I was in like 4th or 5th grade. Ah, so he's got another wanted list. Got it. Yeah, fuck that game. Except for Bloody Tears. It gets a pass for Bloody Tears. But I understand now that Bloody Tears was actually in the Akamanjo Dracula arcade game. Oh yeah, I saw that. So it was I don't think it was an automated car. It was a car with an automated pedestrian acknowledgement system. And the reason it failed wasn't because the system failed, but because the driver of the car forgot to turn it on. Similarly with the Google self-driving cars, which are out here, by the way, where I live. I live like maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes away from Google's headquarters. When you go out on 280, the freeway here, you'll see them driving around. The only accidents they've ever been in have been when humans have been behind the wheel, or when someone else has like rear-ended them. Super interesting though. Oh, that's awesome. I get both swords when I do that? Cool. Right, D-Rock? Ghosts and Goblins is a balls hard game. It's one of those balls hard games where like you sit through, you grind through it, you get to the end of Ghouls and Goblins and it's like, oh sorry, you gotta play through the whole game again. Harder this time, otherwise you don't really beat it. I've talked about this a lot, so this isn't anything new to most people, but my feeling of difficulty is that you need to find a balance where the game's difficulty does not come from the game's bullshit. It should be difficult because it's something that you can learn and understand and get good at. Not difficult because, oh, if you make a mistake you have to spend 2 hours getting back to where you were previously in games that have like limited lives and continues, that kind of a thing. Tribe of the Moon. Interesting. Exactly, D-Rock. That's what I'm looking for in a game. That has me very excited. I have it. For PS3, it's sitting across the room from me now. Yeah, so I hear that not having spoilers is so critical to a blind playthrough of that game that I should probably, when I go to play it, I should probably title my stream Dark Souls blind playthrough, no spoilers in all caps. And I'll need to have some of the mod folks who played Dark Souls before in chat ready to time out anybody who spoils. I might still ask for hints if I'm stuck for longer than like an hour on a fight, but other than that, try not to do any unsolicited hints. Right, D-Rock, it's all over the place. Where the hell do I go? Back. I like, so this is a cool idea. The blind playthrough is one of the only products with truly limited supply on Twitch. Like, someone can only blind play through a game once. I kind of get away here with my blind playthroughs with games that I've forgotten, but there's some scarcity, so there's some additional value. I know Gogum's got a lot of people when he did his blind Final Fantasy VII playthrough, because, like, what kind of person who likes RPGs hasn't played Final Fantasy VII is pretty uncommon. Cool, D-Rock. Yeah, no, I'm almost certainly going to miss stuff because I'll do it without a guide or anything. People are pretty good about my Bioshock Infinite playthrough. I missed a lot of stuff in that. I only caught it on my second playthrough when I was watching Andrea, or it wasn't my second playthrough, but I watched Andrea play through it. Right? Wolfie, go down to hole. Oh man. First boss, round 2. I think Sizz was saying this is where I'll get my bomb upgrade. Interesting. It's like evil sake. Gotcha. That's cool. It'll be rewarding when I actually find some of it then. Oh, lame. Alright. Might need to use an Infinity Stone. You're a cool player. when it does that, it loses the... Good to know. Aim. This is a tough one. Someone could, like another player could join in and gank me, right? That's how that works? Where's my Infinity Stone? That did it. Good, no good on time, but... Sun Fragment. Yeah, I guess if I do Dark Souls, maybe I'll do it as like a once a week thing. Maybe even do it as like a special block, since I know it's going to take me a long time. Like maybe add an extra 2-hour block at the tail end on some certain day, you know? My concern is mostly about having a single playthrough take for goddamn ever and use up time devoted to other games just because it's so difficult. Pop back in there for a sec. I thought Sis said that there was a bomb upgrade in here. Could have been mistaken, I guess. Maybe it's another area. So what is the likelihood that I will figure out the secret to fights on my own? Like, you guys have watched me play Final Fantasy XIV, which has a lot of fights where we have to figure them out on the fly. That gives you a sense of my ability to pick up on the mechanics. I have a good eye for, like, walking into a room and seeing all the things that are in a room, like, oh, there are pressure plates here, or oh, the enemy moves in this particular fashion. But I don't know if there are any fights where you just absolutely have to look them up to know how to beat them. Yeah, this is like Majora's Mask. It's a matter of execution, sure. Yep. That's fine, like... I actually kind of like both of them. Alright, well let me look into... I think next week I'll try to add Dark Souls on as a special block, either from 10 to 12 on a certain day, Pacific, or from, preferably from 6 to 8, although 6 to 8 would be a little bit harder for me to pull off. Or I might just pick a block and have that maybe like, you know, Mondays from 2 to 4 Dark Souls time. Yeah, so you have to be an extremely, what's the word? Cautious player, defensive player. Don't go, oh, I can get another hit in. Right. Cool. I have a decent intuition for that. I like most Zelda fights I beat without taking any hearts and damage, and like those same fights Andrea will play. She's a very aggressive player. Will she just punch, 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 punch? You know. But I'm sure that doesn't prepare me at all for Dark Souls. Can't remember the last time I game overed in a Zelda game. Came close on Demise, but. That's a cool way to put it. It would be on PS3. I have it on PC too, but I hear the PSP or the PC port is quite bad, so I will not be playing it on PC. Demise is super hard, man. You have to cheese him almost. You gotta use when we do the Zelda marathon, that'll be the first game because chronologically it's the first one. But you gotta get the invincibility potion and like the double health potion. Wow. Yeah, so you can only really attack when you know that you'll be safe doing so. Sure. Good night, Jehan. Sleep well. So Jehan, check out the Reddit thread about insomnia today. Not sure I buy it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kami. By no means did I intend to imply that the difficulty of Zelda games and Dark Souls games is in any way comparable. Just that going into it, I'm already a fairly cautious player, so I don't think it's going to have to beat caution into me. When I die, it will likely be for other reasons. Like, I might actually die from an abundance of caution. I've had that problem where I don't attack. I'm sure that there are fights that have the game's equivalent of an enrage timer. Do you guys think I should start with Dark Souls, or should I start with Demon Souls? Dark Souls is like a spiritual successor to Demon Souls, isn't it? Gotcha, gotcha. Cool, cool. Nice, D-Rock. Really, should I play Demon Souls at all then? I see. Dark Souls is the natural evolution perfected on it. Yeah, I'm gonna pause for a sec, run to the restroom and grab something to drink. My throat's getting a little dry. Throw up BRB. I guess while I'm up, I'll just take care of feeding the cats too. Imagine that I'm partnered and that you're watching a commercial for Taco Bell right now. Oh man, Taco Bell is so good. Now, if you go to a KFC Taco Bell, you can get popcorn nuggets. Notice we don't call them popcorn chicken. Ominous? Who cares? They're good. The kickflip 360 quesarito is super rad. Come on now. For your wicked hot, dosh-tastic, 360 no-scope, chicken quesadilla. Now with cool Diablo sauce. Taco Bell. It's what's for dinner. Okay. Hey, Mine for Fish. Yeah, Diablo sauce is pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed. Looking forward to Bloodborne. It's not super hot, it's just flavorful. Samekle. Isun. Yeah, mild, 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 and medium. It's a cool town, man. Everybody turned into a wolf. Hell no. Which I wish you would. We're gonna get on the ceiling here. Probably not. It doesn't seem to be the puzzle. Maybe I come at it from a little ledge up top. Blazing wings at Buffalo Wildlings are... So I'm a connoisseur of hot sauce, right? Blazing wings are just gross. They're like exactly what hot sauces shouldn't be. They're hot for the sake of hot. You can do that level of heat without it being, you know, nasty. Better things to do than read the signs? Beat-ups can be pretty good though, like Mango Habanero I think they have is pretty good. Asian Zing's pretty good. Good balance of heat and flavor. Suspicious. The fact that we're able to talk to that guy there at the beginning. Heck yeah, Robert. Pretty far in the game too, apparently. We've had 2 fake-out final boss fights. Interesting. This game's amazing. I'm a huge fan. They could have made it a little bit more difficult. They give you so many tools to make the game very easy. But a game doesn't need to be difficult for it to be good. So I've been enjoying it very much. It is most excellent. And when I get my DS capture card, I'll be doing Okami as well. Which I hear isn't quite as good as Okami, but it's still a very good game. Turn down a tip here soon. A little stuck. Might can figure it out without a tip. It's exactly T-Rock. Be that praised? Oh! Oh, speaking of praise. Got a ton of it stockpiled. Go try talking to the wolf upstairs again. See what we get. Look around that general area for another way in, maybe. Cool. You said I've had it with this town, so maybe we're just supposed to leave for now. I think we'll just do that. Okay, cool. Okay. Sure. I like this town with the masks. No path, Amy. That's good, that's good. Cool, D-Rock. It's a reunion in the far north. See you in a bit, D-Rock. Sure. This game, like many games, would benefit from Bioshock Infinite's "Go this way to proceed" button. Have it be optional. Took me a sec to figure out that I had to leave the town, like basically give up on the story in order to progress the story again. occasionally it will have a check mark on the map telling you where to go, but not always. Cool. Hey, FIFA Dominator. Yes, this game is amazing. Huge fan. When's the last time you played it? This is my first playthrough. I had a friend who was really into it when I was a kid. Well, kid. I guess I was a young adult when it came out. I'm trying to hear that cameo. It's not too bad. I've seen worse as far as like pointing you in the right direction. Still a great game though. Yeah, right. Pretty Japanese watercolor painting. Yosh Pet, the mysterious force of deception. Cool. Oh, interesting. He can see me. A lot of the adults can't see Amaterasu as Amaterasu. They see her as a regular wolf. Cool. How's that, D-Rock? Is it warranting of a face palm? I'm not looking for it. I'll play that game eventually. Maybe not on bad game day. Its existence makes me sad. Okay, hold on. Mysterious symbol floating in the air. Interesting. Really? Huh. I thought it was like almost universally, but I guess that's the hive mind opinion of it, so. Yeah, I was hyped about Other M when I heard about it. I was hyped and concerned. Concerned that it was Team Ninja handling it, which is a development company that I don't really trust. Hyped because it was a return to 2.5, well, to like 2D Metroid gaming. And the story is just really bad. They kind of ruin Samus's character. In case Kami's sarcasm wasn't palpable in the first line. Oh. God. Samus is such a great character, like... It's okay, it's okay. We'll play through it with a critical eye, like when we eventually do Final Fantasy VIII. We'll point out ways that it's bad for Metroid. It pains me to hear the word convoluted used to describe a Metroid game, because part of what makes Metroid so wonderful is the lack of explicit exposition. There is very little story beyond what you actually experience, the emergent story. It's just enough to get you interested, because that's the kind of game it is. Is Other M actually considered non-canon by Nintendo? Like Hyrule Warriors? For me it's either Super Metroid or Zero Mission. But like all of the top Metroid games are comparable to me. Fusion's a little bit more linear, but it's still quite good. Yeah. They at some point they just have to give in. I appreciate when developers attempt to explain something with the mechanics of their sequel by implementing something in the story. So for example, in Metroid Prime 1, technically Samus should have all her upgrades, and she does, but then she rolls into a wall and they all break off. And it's a very hand-wavy way to say, okay, we're gonna make you earn these again. Just do that. Like, don't ruin the story as your reason for why the mechanics work the way they do. Just hand-wave it if you need to. Like, Mega Man's never had a problem addressing it. Mega Man doesn't start every Mega Man game with all the powers he got from the Robot Masters in the previous Mega Man game, but nobody cares. It's not important. Like, some things we need to have gameplay, some things we need to have story. Arc of Yamato. Suspicious as hell. But we gotta learn to draw some symbol in the air here. Keep exploring around. I'm not the biggest fan of FF8. I'll be playing it on stream I'll clarify, FF8's still a good game. I just don't think it's a good Final Fantasy. Some of its failings are because it experimented, so like the draw system is an experiment. It doesn't play out very well, but it was a good idea and I'm glad that they tried it. I bet that the overall community wouldn't hate FF8 so much if it had, like, I don't know, Final Fantasy VII's materia system on top of the game's weird story. Yes, FF8's music is still withstands any criticism. It is some of the best music in all of gaming. Man with the machine gun. All the music in the game. Ryan, I haven't seen Trina on yet. As soon as I see him either on Final Fantasy 14 or in chat, his name is Wisco in chat, I'll let you know and get it for you. I haven't forgotten. Tuscle. Get a cool mask. Arc of your motto sounds like a cool idea. Legendary Iron Arc fell from the heavens. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Design on it's so sweet. Wow. Nice, D-Rock. Yep. Completely inappropriate for Samus. Ruler of Darkness. Forest of Confusion. Sua Prolo. Cool. Sure. On it. Let's go. Let's do it. Schedule update 15 minutes to Mass Effect 2, picking up from where we left off in Mass Effect 1, using the same Shepard character. Carries over. The decisions we made in Mass Effect 1, which were voted on by stream, will carry over into 2. Let's go find this forest. Yeah, Robert Nickel. His mask, his headgear was really cool on both sides of the face. The design in this game is super, super, super unique and very pretty. Big fan. Is this not the way out? Oh, I see. There's a doggy door. Sure. Kami, are you gonna vote D or U? It's a way to ask without spoiling. Oh man, that'd be so cool, D-Rock. I'd be on that all day. Please exit via the wolf door. Thank you. The giant gate is for large people. Sure. Don't know where the Lost Pet Forest is, but hey. Got the item to go there, so it's cool. Okay. So I think he said that the forest is on the edge of the lake, so we'll go back there. Really, Kami? Okay. I will make that vote on your behalf. Good question, Kami. Ice is so slippery. Whoa. Ice is wont to be. Really? For real? I mean, for sure? Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? That's okay, I think I can still do this. I can still do this. Kami, I know exactly what you mean. Very reasonable, yep. It's also the reason for why you said you change. Well, it's similar to the reason for changing classes in Mass Effect 2. Cool, we'll talk about that later too. If people vote not you, which I'd expect them to. Interesting. Yo, monkeys, have some seeds. Apparently, Ryan, not a lot of people play Monk because it's a much harder class to play, to be good at. There's a lot of mobility required. Like, you do extra damage with some abilities when you're behind the enemy, and you do extra abilities with do extra damage with other abilities when you're like flanking the enemy on its side. So you have to be moving back and forth constantly. Yeah, Robert, I'm not spoiling what the actual decision is, so we'll do it when we actually start the game. I'll say what it is when we get there. Okami said he's gonna miss the vote, so I was giving him a chance. We also get a chance to change classes. We were a Vanguard in Mass Effect 1. Do you have any thoughts on that one, Okami? Stay Vanguard or change? Yeah, so Ryan, somebody pointed this out to me when I was playing Pugilist on stream, and I was doing it wrong, apparently. Look at your skill tooltips. Some of them say behind the enemy, and some of them say flank the enemy, which is on the other side of them. And if you look, when you have an enemy targeted, if you look on their little target reticle on the floor, there's like an area that's blank. The blank area is behind them, and then the part where it's not blank on their sides is flanking them. So technically you're supposed to hit from behind with some skills, like I think Bootstrap, or Boot Shine, whatever it's called, and then move and hit them from the side and flank them with the other ones. I have, Kami. I've done Insanity with Vanguard. It's a lot of fun. Porting across the map with Biotic Charge. I think I've played all the Mass Effects with every class except the Pure Engineer. I don't think I've ever done Pure Engineer. Interesting. Okay, cool. It's going to be an unusual choice. Pretty sure that's one of the ones that BioWare did metrics on, and like 99% of players didn't pick you. They picked the other one. Like I didn't pick you in my playthrough. I thought they said the forest wasn't here, but talk to this person real quick. See if they have a tip. If not, it's about 7 minutes out, so I could, well, I'll see if I can make it further. Doesn't really tell me about where the forest is. Love their mask though. Sentinel, right on. Sentinel's the one that has the defensive buff, right? I'll probably stay Vanguard. Like if I had to pick, I'd stay Vanguard. I like it. It's a fun play style. Infiltrator's the other one that I really like. Sniping and going invisible and that kind of thing. Right. But I think like the unique skill of Sentinel is you have like tech armor, I think. forest is out of here. Either way, I don't think we're going to get very deep into the forest today, so I might just go to a save point and load up Mass Effect. Scrimmets, welcome. If I recall correctly. Alright, give me a minute here, guys, to spin up Mass Effect. Gotta switch consoles on the Elgato and all that fun stuff.